back to my channel, everyone. If you're new here, I'm Allie. Thank you so much for being here. If you're not, welcome back. Let's party for another week. It's another great Monday. I'm actually doing a work from home day. And I opened my fridge and I was like, let me make my morning latte, be cozy, get to work. And I was out of oat milk. So the amazing thing about my neighborhood is they do a delivery service for free in the neighborhood. And I got a brown sugar vanilla latte, I think, and they deliver it straight to your door. It took 10 minutes, so that was amazing. Oh, that's good. Oh, that's strong. I love that. And then I also got a bagel breakfast sandwich. Dun, 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 dun. Let's see it. Here she is. Sausage, egg, and cheese. Please tell me there's sausage. There is. Thank the Lord. Let me cut it down the middle and I'll show you. Those bagel reveals, except this is not a big, beautiful New York bagel. But hey, it smells delicious. Oh. Honestly, I'm down for this. So I figured let's just start the week on a good note, get some good breakfast, get some good coffee, knock out a bunch of things on our to-do list for work, and then we'll check in here in a little bit. Everyone, side note, there are scents at Bath & Body and White Barn that I like more for a period of time than the eucalyptus spearmint. This is the stress relief. However, I think if I could only burn one candle in my home for the rest of time, it would be this one. Because the scent, I just never get sick of. And even if it's exciting to do, also, this is my wick trimmer. But even if it's exciting to do, let's say, a fall scent, a spring scent, winter spruce, whatever, this is the one that I constantly get complimented on the most, and it has to be like their bestseller. So I typically burn this in the bathroom because it's just a fresh, good scent when people come over and are using the restroom. But I think I'm just gonna burn it out here today because it's kind of a rainy day. This feels very spring, calming, relaxing. And I got the one wick because it's normally in the bathroom. Normally I would get a 3 wick for a bigger space like this, but it's so fragrant, I think it'll be perfect. So, just gonna set that out for a couple hours. Get a little scent going. I took the dog on a very rainy walk this morning, so these clothes just feel a little blah. So we're gonna change it into something different. I feel a little more put together in this, at least with this wrap sweater top. I can get on my morning meetings and look like I'm dressed up, but then I just have biker shorts on the bottom with some tennis shoes so that I can take little man out and about when needed. My friends are gonna laugh at me because I've literally been recommending her to everyone, but this is the Chuck Bass's wife. This is Amy Jackson Westwick. She is Ed Westwick's wife, obviously. And I've been watching all of her vlogs and she's the most beautiful, nicest person in the whole world. But what plastic surgery do I need to get my face to look like this? Hold on. Wait for her to come back close because my jaw's on the floor. She's the most beautiful person I've ever seen. This is no makeup in a hair towel. What do I need to inject into my face? Or what do I need to remove from my face? She's the most glowing goddess woman in the world. And I'm only partially kidding about the plastic surgery. You guys, something I'm learning about myself, I just love to be sipping on a little something. Like morning coffee, this little poppy soda contraption I make, something in the evening. I probably drink majority of my calories, to be honest. And I'm really okay with that. It's just fun to have something a little flavorful to sip on. So, at least it's not like a Dr. Pepper. It's just poppy soda with cherry juice and lime juice. But, we're gonna have that now. Hello! There you have it. Simple as that. The work day is over, and we are going for a walk, party people. Very patiently waiting, so let's get this show on the road. Guys, I accidentally made a noise with my keys when we got home from our walk, so then Butter got all excited, and then I was like, well, now we have to go in the car, so that's what we're doing now. His wish is my command. If you had a voice and you could actually tell me what you want to do, I would do it all. So here we go. Dinner time. Texas Roadhouse. Now it's time for a sweet treat. cleansed. We had a really cute spontaneous date night tonight, and we ended up going to Texas Roadhouse and to get ice cream because we had gift cards for both. And honestly, me and Steven started using this gift card box where it's a cute little decorative box that we put all of our gift cards from gifts or Christmas or things that we just have. And it's been so fun because then when you don't really know what to get for dinner, you don't have anything to cook, you can just go to this little gift card box and then you have an abundance of options. So we have some movie ones we need to use, we have some dessert kind of things, some restaurants, and it's honestly so fun to go through them and pick what we want to do that day. And that makes me think, my bridal shower, hosted by my mom, aunts, and bridesmaids, was a date night theme. And so you brought something for me and Steven to do on a date night, and it was honestly the cutest idea ever. And it gave us date nights for a year plus, so highly recommend. We are going to watch the last episode of Perfect Match and go to sleep. I love summer evenings when we beat the sun to bed sometimes. It's like the sun sets at, what, 8:30, 8:45, and sometimes we're in bed before that. I am not complaining because I am an 8 to 9 hour of sleep a night girly. Random product on my fingers still. Anyways, I am going to, hair, hate that. Going to just dab a little bit of this eye cream in. My mom always taught me to use this finger when you rub any of your products on. I guess it's the most gentle, so that's ingrained in me. Rub that in and call it good. Hope everyone made it through Monday without too many bumps and bruises. And we'll see you tomorrow. Good morning. It is Tuesday. The semi truck in front of me almost just tipped over because they took a turn way too hard. So pull it together. Anyways, I'm currently driving to Dunkin' because we're out of oat milk and we need a grocery shop, and it's just been a big thing because Steven's been out of town so much. But now that he's officially back, we need to go do like a huge grocery haul. With that being said, I don't have oat milk to make my lattes at home, so I'm like, I'm gonna go pick up a latte, and Steven's like, you should go to Dunkin', you never use the free $10 a month. I'm like, what? And he's like, through our whatever credit card rewards, we get $10 free at Dunkin' every month. And I'm like, why are you telling me this right now for the first time? I would have been there. Way more than $10 worth. So that's where we're headed. And Steven also got some birthday gift cards that I will most definitely be using to places he doesn't care for as much. So win-win situation, I tell you what. But it's a beautiful day. It was actually kind of chilly on my morning walk with Butter. Well, not chilly. I was in shorts and a sweatshirt, and there was like a little chill in the air, which I loved. It was 60 degrees. So you definitely weren't cold, but you just felt nice, did a long walk. So yeah, now we're headed to work. And then I'll catch up with you guys when we leave there. The work day is over, party people. I'm actually in the car. I'm waiting for Steven to get here. He's meeting me here. We're gonna take one car to my parents' house to celebrate his belated birthday. And I love when I'm in the Tesla because look. You can watch my little favorite YouTube vlogs. I'm watching Molly May right now. And it's like being an iPad kid or watching TV while I wait for him to get here. So, love that. He is in the Jeep, a much more rugged ride. But, now I'm just gonna wait for him. And then we're gonna go party and celebrate. Someone's birthday. Everyone, we made it home from Mom and Dad's. That dinner was so freaking good. And of course we took leftovers because we're like, we haven't grocery shopped this week. Steven just got back in town. Food was amazing. We're like, we will take it. So lovely. Now it's like a reward because I got home. I'm doing my skincare. And we not only have Summer House Reunion Part 2, which I hear might be 2 hours long, but we also have the first episode of Love Island. So I am just excited. It's a beautiful summer night. We have so many good shows to watch. This is everything to me. But I knew I had to do my shower and skincare now because I'm not going to want to do it later once we start watching. And I really seriously hope, oh my gosh, I thought that was almost out and I just got this, but it's not. I really hope that we just get more clarity on the Summer House Reunion tonight, because honestly, part 1 was like, yes, tensions are high. Everyone's seeing Wes and Amanda for the first time. But now I'm like, you guys need to come clean about the extent of this thing. And what's your plan now? Are you still frolicking around Europe and you're fully intending on dating and being married? It's crazy. I also saw a hilarious TikTok that was like, Sierra shouldn't even let Amanda know how mad she is. She should literally just call her average and unremarkable. And I thought to myself, that is so true. Don't even let her see you get all worked up and try to say all these mean things. I think average and unremarkable cuts so much deeper, and I'm like, oh, that is a gut punch to hear. So that TikTok made me giggle. But I will also say I don't love when the villain gets totally teamed up on. These people are still humans, still have feelings, so say what you need to say, but don't let them see you sweat a little bit too. So that's my 2 cents, and now I'm gonna go get started on my watch party. And if you care about a recap, I'll probably put something up on TikTok if you want to follow me over there. It's also Allie at home. Bye. Okay guys, I'm running a bit late, but good morning. And I had to show you this, don't mind the sweater, it's just for work purposes. This Anthropologie dress, which I love, which has like the cinched waist kind of thing. It just zips up the front and it's so cute and long and flowy. And Steven and I are going on a little belated date tonight to celebrate the end of his travel work season and to celebrate his birthday. We'll keep the birthday celebrations going. And so I wanted to wear something cute. We're going to a steakhouse called Annie Gunn's, if you know it. So, of course, we'll bring you along, but first we're headed to work. It's someone's birthday at work, so look what they dropped off. So cute. Hey friends, checking in from our lunch break, and I'm doing the most luxurious and glamorous thing ever and going to get an emissions inspection done on my car because I need to get my license plates renewed. And good lord, you would think you need to give up your firstborn child to get these plates renewed. It's insane. They send you on a wild goose chase to get 700 things and documents and checks, and then they're like, now pay and then do it all again in 2 years or something. I'm like, what? Yuck. So, going to check that off the list because that's been weighing on me in the back of my mind that I just need to go do it. So, we're doing that. And then I guess we're going back to work for our afternoon meetings before Steven and I's date night, which should be so fun. I haven't been to Annie Gunn's in years, and I don't even remember when we went last time. So Steven's never been either, and he's a big steak guy, so probably try a fun little cocktail and get some good food and see how it is. But it's a gorgeous day. I wish I could work outside today because it's sunny, but it's not too hot or humid, and we're feeling good. We're making it through this Tuesday. No, Wednesday. It's Wednesday, right? Please tell me it's Wednesday. We're making it through this Wednesday, and we'll check back in a little bit. Emissions test complete. Inspection passed. All on my own, all in my little pink dress, because guess what? Girls can do hard things too. Like go into freaking Firestone and wait there for an hour when they told me it was gonna take 15 minutes. And then I was like, knock, why has it been an hour? Hey, do you think you'll have my car done soon? They're like, oh, we're just finishing up. I'm like, pull it around and let's go. But we got that completed, and now I'm waiting on Steven to come meet up with me and take me to a fun little dinner. girls. We didn't have time to catch up after dinner last night because we were stuffed. And we flew home so that we could watch Love Island episode 2. We're only 2 days in, so you're not too late if you want to catch up. But that was an amazing dinner, and we just had so much fun. It was a little celebration of Steven's crazy work travel ending and his birthday and all the good things. And now we're at work. We are checking this off the to-do list. 3rd day in office this week. We're grinding. The dog does indeed have his big boy surgery tomorrow, if you know what I mean. And I just want to be able to work from home, be kind of on standby, make sure he's doing good, give him all his medicine, make sure he's situated. So that will be our adventure for tomorrow. But for today, we are just here knocking things off our to-do list and knocking out some afternoon meetings. So we will bring you along for dinner tonight with Steven's sister. I'm really excited about that. Emily, Steven's sister, is an author. She's amazing, like the coolest ever. So I'm excited to catch up with her and see her. And then I'm sure we'll probably just hang out and relax tonight and call it early so that the dog can rest up before his big morning. So that's what we got going on around here. What do we have here? Butter's aunties V and Anna got him this beautiful get well soon butter cake, and he really wants it right now, even though he hasn't had a surgery yet, huh? It'll make you feel better. It's literally so hot out. Just ran home from work, really just to like powder my face, reload my deodorant, and freshen up because it's so hot out. I just feel gross. I can douse myself in body spray. Just hope for the best, honestly. This is my outfit. I love these like crossover jeans. And then I'm honestly just wearing a crop and a hat because my hair's greasy. I know I'm gonna sweat. It's the best it's gonna get, guys. Headed to go get dinner with Emily. Feeling like a proper tomboy, and I love it. Hey guys, good morning. Happy Friday. Today is the day of Butter's neuter. So I know it's a very routine surgery and all the things, but it's still scary. And you don't just want to drop him off and have to leave him and all the things. And I just don't want him to be scared. So it's crazy. We have all the medicine we're giving him, a full packet, all the things. So trying to stay calm and positive, hoping everything goes well, and then we can pick him back up and just take care of him for the next few days. So we are headed there now. Okay, so that clearly didn't go so well. But we'll talk to you when we pick him up. To distract myself, I'm going to take a lunch break and go get some food. Our boy is home from surgery. He's got his little boo-boo on his arm, but he's doing so good. You're very tired, huh? Now we're gonna rest and lay low.
Mama always comes back and saves you. Yeah.
Gigi came over and brought food.
Mama always comes back to get you. Come here.
Guys, post-neuter surgery, night 1. Steven just took the dog up to bed. We had to carry him up the stairs because he's not really supposed to do stairs. And I think the hardest thing about this, honestly, is I just feel like I need my eye on him 24/7 because it's all the precaution packet is no jumping, no roughhousing, no long stretching, no blah, because obviously of the incision and the stitches that will get taken out next Friday. But until then, they don't really want him jumping up and down on the stairs or the couch or anything. And that's all Butter does all day long, is go on walks, go on drives, play fetch. He's a very active young puppy. So it's so hard to keep him calm and keep him down. And we even gave him some of the medication that they gave us. That's more of a Zen sedative if he starts getting rowdy. And when I tell you, it did not kick in for like an hour and a half. And even then, he barely just started laying down. And still, every time we moved, he's up, jumping off the couch. Oh no. So we just took him out for his evening potty. I don't even know if people care about this, but this is my life, so this is what we're sharing. And then we had to put the cone on for bed because we can't supervise him 24/7, because even with his neuter suit, he could technically get under it or get to the incision. So he's gonna wear the cone to sleep, but he jumped right on the bed and he honestly fell straight to sleep. I'm gonna show you guys this picture. I think my phone's about to die though, so we'll try to hurry. I don't know if you can see that well. Anyways, that picture is basically him in his cone up on our bed. So peace of mind, day 1 check. Hopefully each day gets a little bit better, but just wanted to be comfortable. I want to do everything right. I want him to heal up perfectly so that then after next week when these stitches come out next Friday, we're just good to go. So perks of being a dog mom and perks of taking care of a little guy and being their full support system. You're like, I don't want to mess anything up for you and I want everything to be perfect. So that was today. Shout out to me crying earlier on the vlog, but I was like, hey, we're gonna be real. You're gonna see the tears, you're gonna see the chaos. And he was hiding behind our legs when we went to drop him off, and I'm like, how do you just walk away? How am I gonna have a kid someday and just leave them at school, or if they get sick, taking them to the hospital, and if they have to have surgery, just leave them? How do you do that? I don't know. That's a problem for a different day. But for today, as you can see from these lovely bags under my eyes, we are also gonna get some sleep and we'll see what tomorrow brings. So I love you guys and we'll talk in the morning. Good morning, everyone. I just got out of the house. I'm coming to get my nails done. I think you're gonna be not surprised at all that I'm gonna keep them oval and just do maybe a little bit of a lighter color, more of a white pink. Keeping it simple. We're not making anything crazy. We're doing any crazy changes. Steven's home with the dog, then we're gonna swap and he's gonna go play golf this afternoon. So that's our plan. Come with me to get my nails done and we'll talk after. Okay, everyone, just got back. I love them. This color is called Sweetie Pie. And you could probably tell it's a more white pink. There's still a tint of pink in there, but if you're a nail girly, I like Funny Bunny, but it's way too white. And I always get Bubble Bath, but now that's even looking way too pink for me. So this Sweetie Pie color is right in between. I think it's really pretty. So that's what we went with. Now we're back home. Just turned off the lights, turned on some lamps, lit a candle, and I think we're gonna try to rest with the dog so that he can get some sleep and hopefully keep feeling good post-surgery. So, talk to you after. Everyone, I have been honestly sitting on the couch with Butter. He's been recovering. He's been so tired, but doing so good. They say just like, let him rest, eat and drink water as much as he wants, potty when he needs to, but other than that, he really needs to be resting. So that's what I've been doing, and just watching him like a hawk 24/7, because if he doesn't have the cone on or the suit on, he really can be without constant attention, because the second he goes for those stitches, whether to lick them, itch them, whatever, he could pop a stitch. So if that happens, the stitch process starts over, so we're not letting that happen. So I've made a huge pallet on the couch that he can just relax and hang out on. And I've honestly probably watched 30 episodes from Molly May's YouTube, and that's fine with me. I lit a candle. I think this little area looks so cute, and it's the weekend, so we might as well relax and hang out. And Butter's been good, and he's been relaxing. So Butter, can you tell the people you're all okay? Thumbs up? Yes. So that's our plan around here, and I am not complaining. As long as he's good, my anxious heart is good. Hello, angels. As you can see, it's margarita time. And that is because Steven and I feel like we're back in quarantine because we have to keep an eye on the dog. So we're gonna make some little margaritas, and he just went to pick up our Mexican food for takeout. I'm just gonna put little half shots of Jose Cuervo in both. This can be his with a little more. I only have espresso cups to do shots. That's alarming. That looks like it filled up a lot of the glass. This is Skinny Margarita Mix. Yum. Steven actually left out some jalapenos. Said he may want a little of that juice in his. Hopefully he likes that. It's actually pretty good. Do you guys ever get the feeling of you miss quarantine because it was lightning in a bottle in such a moment in time? Obviously I don't miss COVID. I miss quarantine. It was so fun. We were all trying new recipes and hanging out together and doing crazy workout trends. I don't know, it was all so random. Sometimes I'm like, I kind of miss that time in life. So, cheers. Checking in one more time. Day 2 of the butter surgery recovery complete. Just showered, did some skincare, much needed relaxation time after another long day, but Butter's doing great. We're gonna get in bed, relax, start a new show, and call it good for the night. So I will talk to you guys in the morning, and I hope you had a fabulous Saturday. Good morning, everyone. Happy Sunday. My appearance is a good representation of how I feel today. I snuck out for a walk and to go grab coffee this morning while Steven watched the pup. I keep looking over there because he's over there just laying, but I want to make sure he stays there and he stays good. When we can keep 24/7 supervision on him, I've been letting him get out of the suit for a little bit just to feel free, but that's really only when I can stare directly at him 24/7. So Steven just went to golf. I think my mom is going to come over and just bring a coffee, and we're just gonna relax and hopefully let the dog keep healing up as he has been. But I know that's not super entertaining for the vlog, but that is life, and this is a real life vlog. So that's what we're doing. Of course, it's not the most exciting, but I'm so glad he's recovering nicely and feeling good and not seeming to be in too much pain. So that is Butter Bear for you. And now I'm probably gonna watch some vlogs myself and relax. So that's the plan for now. Mom came over to hang with Butter and I. Girls' day, doing some eye patches, watching the new J-Lo movie. Hello, people. Checking back in. As you know, my mom was over earlier and we put eye patches on, and these are so good. I ran out, so I had to restock, but using Mom's made me realize how much I miss them. And we just get them off Amazon, highly recommend. I believe they are the cooling and tightening ones. They have a bunch of different ones. Some have snail mucin, some have different hydrating products, but these ones, the peptide collagen hydrogel eye patches and niacinamide, caffeine, and vitamin B12 come in them. So they are cooling and tightening. They come with the cute little spatula, as most do. Butter. No. Aww, they look pink, but they put on pretty, oops, I kind of spilled some of the gel out. They go on pretty clear, and I'll try some on tomorrow. I'd highly recommend, off Amazon. Okay guys, I'm officially in bed with these two, and we are signing off. Butter is doing great, and thank you guys so much for watching this week's vlog. We'll do it all again next week. See you Sunday.